In this video, we are going to look at what indirect discrimination means. This is one of the prohibited conducts of the Equality Act, also known as a type of discrimination. In another video, we looked at direct discrimination. Direct discrimination can be more obvious as you are showing a difference in treatment compared to someone else. There are, however, some circumstances where you are treated the same as everyone else, but you experience a different or worse effect than the others involved due to a protected characteristic that you personally have. You have not been treated less favourably, but being treated the same way as everyone else has impacted you or made things difficult. This is known as indirect discrimination. Indirect discrimination is when there's a practice, policy, or rule which applies to everyone in the same way, but it has a worse effect on some people than others. The Equality Act says it puts you at a particular disadvantage. A practice, policy, or rule can be formal or informal. It can be a one-off decision or a decision to do something in the future. It includes things like arrangements, criteria, conditions, qualifications, or provisions. In basic terms, it is simply a way of doing things. What's important is that it applies to everyone in the same way, that it's neutral. If something only applies to some people who all have the same protected characteristic, it would be direct discrimination. To help you demonstrate that indirect discrimination may have happened, you need to understand the following steps. Step 1 is to be clear on which policy, criteria, or practice has impacted you. Step 2, you need to show that people who share your protected characteristic would also be impacted by the policy, criteria, or practice compared to other people who do not share your protected characteristic. This is known as your pool for comparison. Step 3 is to show how you personally have been disadvantaged by the policy, criteria, or practice. The final step is to understand if there are important and necessary reasons for the policy, criteria, or practice. Unlike direct discrimination, indirect discrimination can be justified if there are very good and proportionate reasons for the policy, criteria, or practice being put in place. This is known as objective justification. Examples of indirect discrimination could include holding mandatory training at work only on religious holy days, or an employer not revealing shift patterns until short notice, which could impact young families or women with childcare responsibilities. For further advice on indirect discrimination and how the rest of the Equality Act works, call us free on 0808 800 0082 or visit the website equalityadvisoryservice.com.